Hi angels and my wonderful guides. Welcome back to the channel. Wait for a couple of you to come in. And today is Wednesday. It shall be Wednesday. And it is. It shall be and it is. It shan't be Wednesday. Welcome back. Oh, we have a couple ISIS cards. Got to take them out. I thought I cleaned up both rooms because now I have a shelf in both rooms. It's always off to this side. If you guys notice, I grabbed my cards off to the right and we are going to get into it. So this one I wanted to ask, what is Libra really up to? Like if we had a cross watcher visit our channel, what would they be finding out that Libra's into? And this is kind of like, it's not for the cross watcher. Sorry about that, like fixing things. This is for Libra actually to find out, am I on this type of path? Am I doing some of these things in the video for real? And it can be predictive, so just take what resonates. Welcome back to the channel. It's a very hot summer day. Let's get into it. Libra, you got the owl. That's a lot of intuition. And my deck was overturned, of course. You have the owl, okay? First presenting card, it's an intuitive card about listening to the voice within. The number on it is 43. Okay, buffalo is at the bottom of the deck and it was upside down. Sorry, you guys, for that. I was shuffling and I didn't look. So the buffalo is a stability oriented card. It talks about somebody who just keeps on keeping on. If you were to have a cross watcher visit this channel, there is a busyness that Libra attends to. And it also could be something you're very, very dedicated to daily. Like this is a daily effort that you are always into, and it's a process. It could even be that you are cultivating spiritual things in your home, or you could be building an altar, or you're just like very, very involved with your crystals and your stuff and your metaphysical items. This can even be like meditative at night where you are totally into your thing here. Salt water baths, making moon water. There could even be like a spiritual business you're coming up with. You could be making bracelets and necklaces. Some of you could be making tarot cards, okay? So there could be even a publishing idea. There is something here with that because you're utilizing your wisdom. And let's just check if sharpening happens. Libra light. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, it really happened. Owl spirit with wisdom, okay? I keep, as I do your portion here, there's a voice coming in, or I'm getting like, I don't know if it's a song because I can't really like put my finger on it. There's someone here like, I want to dance with Libra. It's kind of like there's a charmer coming into the read before I even do your set here. So I'll pay attention to that during the read. You also have the chameleon at the bottom of the deck. I had to grab it. Some of you could have grown up with reptiles, frogs, animals in your home of this sort. The chameleon can always change its skin, no matter what color it is. You can move with every environment, and there's adaptation. Adaptation, my dear. You are adapting. That should be a shirt. You are adapting and you're surviving, my dear. So you have the chameleon to act as if it already happened. There's a networking card. I keep going to the bottom of the deck, and the eel spirit. With the spider, this is like getting what comes to you. It's actually a good luck card. It is a networking and friendship bringing together. It says, make your dreams real. And as you know, in Charlotte's Web, she weaves that whole thing around the little girl, the pig. And that story is also about true heart and being true to yourself. Charlotte's Web, bring your ideas to life with the eel. A lot of you in summer have a different version of yourself from years ago. This is a grown-ass person that has changed. So Libra's been up to lots of maturity. A lot of maturity, reaching out to other people. A lot of you could be talkative because Libras are. And then we have Turkey and Panther. Those were the last two. I just held on to them for explanation. So I'm going to give you a moment. It's going to mean different for all of us. I'm just going to interpret it in the general way for our whole channel. I have to do that. So Libra's been up to 44, good luck number. 444, you could have seen it. And 61. You could be 61 years old. Okay, and it says, give with gratitude and grace. There's a loving, like very, very sweet Libra, no matter what, even if the times are tough and your days drag out and you're bored, Could be boredom too. You're still a very generous and giving person. You give your time. Some of you help people with your cash. Some of you are very lovely people to even have a talk with. So there's someone coming through here saying that they recognize that they're viewing that Libra is highly, highly in their gifts. You use it. Some of you are getting songs right now or a song patterning. Music could be speaking to you in your vehicle or even at home on your home stereo. Okay. And then you have Panther. Let's go back to 44. A lot of you are reclaiming your power back. The Sagittarius moon that's coming up, it's a full moon in Sagittarius. It's going to be a powerful one of transformation. Now, Sagittarius is not a transformative moon. It's about moving quickly, making your dreams come true, and standing in your truth. And I believe it's pointing to this card. So we'll use that as the Sagittarius moon card. Okay? If you're here for Boston. All right, let's get into your reading, Libras. If this was for a cross watcher, what would they be finding out? I just looked up and it was 555. I've been seeing kind of the ladder after the threes. I've been getting 444. I've been getting 555, and I've been getting the triple sevens, like the lucky jackpot 777. Okay. All right. So in the past, what was Libra like if the cross watcher wanted to know? 10 of Pentacles. You were already heading to your future. A lot of you had made plans to coordinate your family, get your kids in line, making plans for financial pursuits. A lot of you, I'm getting something about may have wanted to move to a different county or state. That may have happened with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I have the Page of Cups, the Moon, the King of Pentacles. So there's a dude. I pulled it out of the deck, but there's a Taurus that's showing up in your reading today. He might be the next court card of effect. He might be very, very special coming up soon. Oh, I got to do the court card reading. We'll do that next. But I did want to update for, I wanted to do Aries through Pisces today as well. There's a guy showing up in your reading that was significant. They may have grown up. I don't know if you dated them and they were younger, Libras, but there's also there's a King of Pentacles type of person who already has their shit together. So he's showing up. The Moon, and there you go, your Sagittarius full moon after shuffle. This speaks of things you still don't know. Somebody may have hidden a secret. You may have found out about it recently, or this person had shown themselves in the light of the moon. And of course, you know, there's a lobster and there's two dogs meeting in the night, or two wolves. Two wolves. We have the Chariot back again with Cancer, and Cancer is always about movement. Look how beautiful. That's why I want the big version of this deck. I want to get like the 14 by 16 version of this deck because it's so beautiful. Even look at the King of Pentacles even. It's a gorgeous card. I recommend it if you guys don't have it. Okay. The Chariot is you moving on. A lot of you had to get over a person. I'm getting something about a breakup because if you look at all of this, it highlights all of the passionate feelings from the past and then you having the courage to move on. A lot of you let go of this person even up to 3 years ago. If that's not like scheduling up in your head about this person, they could be a Cancer. Like some of the other cards could check out, okay? And then take it how it resonates, because I see here a fierce domination over the past and what this person had maybe put a stigma on you, or they guessed about you wrong because you were the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So I'm not taking anything less from this. If they say you were a 9 of Pentacles, they're wrong, honey, because in this reading, you're a 10. Oh, you're a 10. Libra, you could be looking banging. Okay. Look, for real. Okay, the Scorpio card of death. Death. That lines up with the chameleon for me, you guys. Like, I like to do the first reading very holistically before I get into like very clinical and like on the table, everything has to add up reads. But this looks like you death the chapter to them. And I think there's a ferocity, maybe an anger toward you because you were able to do it and you shut the door. So the chameleon here is to adapt to a new change. And a lot of you may even look different as well. Your physical features have changed. You look like a healed person, okay? And then there was an apology because I passed through the Page of Cups. What is, oh, okay. Do you have a message? I didn't even ask a question, but we'll read them. Ten of Cups. I love days like that when it just flips and you didn't ask anything. Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups, a new love. This could be really prevalent today. The Hanged Man. That feels like somebody feels dumb. I have to be, like if I were to read like Steve's Love Tarot, somebody feels dumb for not engaging with you. That's what I'm picking up. It's a non-engagement. Why am I getting that? The Chameleon. A lot of you may have had an internal makeover, or you appear very different now, okay? And then everybody's viewing you as a 10 of Cups. I even think suitors coming in. Let's clarify that. Because there is a wise feeling around you. The owl is about wisdom. It's about things that are secret. Libra could be mysterious with these two combos. I know one is an oracle, but they give off a feeling too. You see what I'm saying? Both of them give off an air of mystique with those two. I love that word, mystique. And she's an X-Men. And she's an X-Men. Hanged Man. Pisces. So let's see what they think differently too. And Libra's been up to a lot, like you're in the tens. So you've been in completion mode. That's what all the tens in readings mean, is there have been completions. You're wrapping up a chapter. Death is that it's done. Okay. And you had multiple tens in the reading. So congratulations. Look at that. While I'm talking, it's talking about a Libra. Four of Swords. Okay. Show me what the new perspective is about and what did this person learn? Queen of Cups. You are gifted. This person may have questioned your gifts. It could be a family member. It could be somebody around you. They realize even something that you're saying now is happening to them. They're going through a major transformation themselves. It could be appearing like towers, okay? That's how it's coming across. They view you as a Queen of Cups. Libra, you could have Cancer in your chart, or this was a Cancer. Pisces, I have another Libra. This is a Scorpio for the major hitters here. King of Wands. Yep, totally. King of Wands is the next card. If you notice, he's a little bit more aged, proponently more aged, and he has a bit of a belly. That's okay. We forgive you for eating all the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. And he's rocking his chair, I suppose, on Christmas Eve is what it looks like. And the King of Wands, he's still a very determined guy. He might really have feelings for you. This could be a new person, Libra, or somebody you've been chatting up with. Okay, show me where the new person lives. Let's make it spicy, Libra. Muy caliente. Seven of Swords. This person lives on a Page of Swords perch, even if it's the 7. Okay, because I asked where they live. They might be able to see you from your home, so I would say nearby, because they're able to do research and development close to you, and that even makes sense with you resting, because somebody might know that you went and did that, or you had a long break. Somebody knows too that you haven't been dating in a while. One of my cards was overturned. It was the 8 of Cups, and you walked away from a previous situation. I'm guessing they know you're single now, okay, because they view you in high emotions. When a King of Wands is looking at a very emotional girl in the Queen of Cups, or emotional guy, they know you're very in touch with your feelings. For me, I'm going to share something, okay? This might be interesting for me to share. As everything's been going on with the funeral and preparations for my grandpa, I do notice that some people have been talking to me this way, like close friends. They've been reaching out with support. So it kind of looks like these two cards, like reaching to a Queen of Cups, and Cancer's in my chart. So it's very, very resonant for me, okay? And that's friends. Like King of Wands can even be people that are around you too, that people are comforted maybe by even getting inspired by something that you're doing, or by the strength that you exude. Because the Queen of Cups has the ability to appear strong as well. She has a compassionate heart, and she's very, very strong. So that's also something here. I think if a cross watcher were to be here and listening to this reading, they would evidently know that you use your gifts. Somebody might even find that that made you a success in life, and you utilize a lot of maybe holistic approaches to your life, if that makes sense, because you don't go after the low vibrational, you stay with your emotions. And sometimes this person can also be a good actor in life because that is a compass beacon for somewhere to go. Does that make, I hope I didn't say that too fast, because she has an inner compass too. She's sitting by the ocean. It's crashing on the rocks around her, but look at the one staple person who's just sitting still. She's a rock in and of itself. And I could talk all day about the Queen of Cups, but I just don't want to extend it too long. I don't want to bore you. The world is Capricorn. You're closing it out. Look at all the green in her dress, and then it extends to the tree. It's almost like she's going to go to the tree. That's how I kind of see it in the photography. The photography. That's how I see it in the escalation of the story, because I'm combining the green in my mind. When you read, some of you, when you start channels later, or some of you are going to have clients just privately, maybe you'll have a private business. Remember that color therapy says a lot too in readings. It will tell you about a person's integrity, intellectual status, their status even as a single person or coupled. If some of you are married, Libra, maybe this is like the next project that you go to and you're closing out an old one. Okay? Or you could be saying goodbye to your kids because they're going off to college. And the world is the closure of that, because this is the world tree. There is something about like finishing up a project, or you're ready to release it. A lot of you got into something creative as well. Wheel of Fortune. See? Prosperity. The wheel is turning. It's fate. That's all I can say for it this morning. It is fate. So you're probably going to meet this person. They came out as a 7 of Swords. That's researching. Why do they feel that way toward Libra? Like besides the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Attracted to you. Ace of Wands, yes. Ace of Wands. Very, very attracted to you. I think they see beauty. They see that you're sensitive, and somebody sees that there could even be a spicy side within you too. There is an extra added note about you having a very fun and feisty side as well that I think the new person wants to go after. Where did Libra meet them? A little bit more on that, please. 8 of Pentacles, work. Okay. Hi, coworker. No, you're looking good in your suit today. You're looking good in your suit. And that's why I watch the show Suits, is because I'm getting ideas on how to date. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. So 8 of Pentacles. Where else? And oh, how do they feel? How do they feel? King of Swords. They might be putting up a facade like the King of Swords, even though he's integrity filled and he tells the truth. He's also really stern, and he could even be mean at times. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, because King of Swords for me is Gem. 7 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. They're really afraid of like your speech with spirituality. I think this person's freaked out by you. Why do I get it like that? Do I want to get it like that? I get it like they're freaked out by you. Okay, let's look at these ones. Oh, that was the 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, Libra. I think I misspoke. That was the 4, not the 7. 4 of Pentacles, so 4-4. Okay, that's a stability combo. They're holding on to the fact that they still have a chance. And this could be a jumpy person near the end of the week. You could hear from them. Because I don't think they're going to let you get away so fast. They're going to put up a little bit of a fight here. Okay. I don't know how new they are as well, because it seems like you have known them for some time. This particular person in the 4s. And there's a lot of looking and spying. A lot of looking back at you in the window. Queen of Wands. Yep. There's a lot of attraction. There could be like a new zest about you. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, no, no, no. Knight of Wands. They don't want to be left out in the cold. You know, it's kind of like it will feel like an insult. That's how I'm reading it, because they don't want to let you get away. And they think you're going on an adventure. Look at the 2 tones. Snow, Libra's in the sun, acting like Clint Eastwood, and you're going off into the sunset and you see brighter things. That could be what you just did in your environment to make it happy every day. High vibrational, happy. Say it with me. High vibrational, happy, because I think you're in a completely different frequency from the Five of Pentacles person. Let's just clarify them because they see that you're an active Queen of Wands, is what I'm understanding. You're active in that. Your pursuit is like very Empress, Queen of Wands. What is that? Like, why do they feel in the cold? Three of Pentacles, because they want to work with you. Okay. And then when you add them, it's an Eight of Pentacles, right? Because this is a Pentacles card. If you add the 5 and the 3, it's an 8. So they want to put effort in. Who are you? Person. How are we going to know? Let me use Rider-Waite because I found it. Who is the 5 of Pentacles? How are we going to know who this person is? Who feels left out, wants to be let in? The Fool. So they're starting over too. And they're taking a risk. Can I get a nut? Oh, gosh. 3 of Pentacles. I'm not going to pick it up because it went all the way down my desk. 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken. You will know because this person could be a Libra or air sign. They could heavily be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. They wanted a reunion a long time ago, or this person wanted to meet up. That's how you're going to know who it is. Okay? There could also be a Leo that like messages. Yeah, and it's a secret. They're keeping it a secret because they wanted this to happen a long time ago. The Moon. I think that there are answers coming by the Sagittarius full one. The full moon. I think there are things that you uncover as opposed to having been a mystery for so long. Okay, Libras? That could even be happening, setting up the stages for these next few days. So cross-watcher, I hope you learned something about Libra, but they're always going to be a fabulous person. And thank you guys for watching today. I wish you many blessings, and I will see you in the later afternoon. Namaste, and it was gorgeous reading for you. Thank you very much, my loves.